baby. It feels good to be back home. The Montreal Canadiens are facing off against the Buffalo Sabres in Game 3 tonight, with the series tied at 1. Who is going to take the lead on this one? Well, Montreal took last game, and they haven't won 2 games in a row this playoffs yet. Can they break that curse, and can Cole Caulfield break his drought? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I was surprised. I already saw the picture, so I guess it's out there, and yeah, just surprised.
So it's going to be a great gift, probably. You know, it's going to be a gift or a meme of you doing that.
Yeah, I guess. Well, nothing I can do with today's internet. You know, everything gets out there, but that's part of it.
You can't stop it, and please don't ever stop Uri. Just keep being yourself. I mean, the fan base loves you. So I'm consciously stopping myself from saying this is a big game, because every single game from now on is a big game for the Habs. And even me explaining this, I've said this several times before. But tonight was a big game. Damn it. The winner of tonight's game go ahead in the series. Next game is on Tuesday. Then we got Thursday's game. It could be wrapped up as early as Thursday if the Montreal Canadiens win tonight. Let's recap this video because I'm already behind schedule. I do, however, have to thank you all for your continued support. Our last video, it went crazy. So close to 24,000 views, which isn't, I don't think, a record, but we're getting really close. And thank you to all the new subscribers. We're like 800 subscribers away from that big 25,000 subscribers. Can you help me out? Everyone who's already subscribed, don't worry about it. Hit the like button, comment below, you know, do all that fun stuff. Un instant, s'il vous plaît. Je faut trouver la formation de départ. I got to tell you guys who played tonight. Nos attaquants, our forwards. We got Caulfield, Suzuki, Slavkovsky, Newhook, Evans, Demidov, Texier, Danault, Anderson, Bolduc, Veleno, Doc. No defensemen, we got Matheson, Carrier, Hudson, Dobson, Jacky, and Gouli. No Gardien, our goalies. Dobes continues his campaign in the crease. Fowler warming up the bench. Think Fowler's ever going to play? I hate to say it, but I hope not. So where are my notes? Okay, here we go. I love the presentation by the Bell Center. Kirk Muller was the one carrying the torch tonight, and the Sportsnet broadcast loved the shot of Madame Bellevaux. Beautiful, just happy Mother's Day to everyone. Although this is almost certainly past Mother's Day now that you're watching this. First game in the series at home, you know the Habs are going to come out strong and really keep that crowd going.
Carrier out in front. Caulfield flipped to the line, but not out. Kept alive here, and a shot. Wide rebound.
Or they're going to get scored on almost immediately. Tage Thompson makes it 1-0. The announcer kiss of death. Chris Cutbirth is talking about how Tage Thompson hasn't made an influence in this series, and neither has Cole Caulfield. So Thompson has a goal. Will Caulfield get one? That would be nice. But really here, Montreal just lazy play. They were not playing with urgency. And of course, it's the first line getting sewed in their zone and somehow disgustingly getting used to seeing this. But don't worry, we forget about that pretty quickly. Because now it's almost all Montreal for basically the rest of the entire game. Buffalo has their pushes, but Suzuki here with a big opportunity just a few minutes into the first. And then we see Caulfield get a chance, but line finds the save. So shaky start, but the first line is visible, mostly for the right reasons. Josh Norris now takes a penalty and we go to the power play. But this Montreal power play continues to struggle. We do see some brilliance from the second unit. Newhook just barely gets denied. Is Newhook going to get on the board tonight? His mom is in the house. It would be a nice Mother's Day gift. Later on, Buffalo trying to battle back. They get some good offensive zone time, but Montreal is defending well. And then Suzuki, again, all alone in front, but no joy off the crossbar. First line is kind of looking like their old selves. Just gotta forget about that first 57 seconds. Montreal continues to apply the pressure. It feels like Montreal is in control of this game. There was just that little blip at the start, and then
Pass through off the stick behind the net. Battle for it in front. Jake Evans stops. Rebound. Scores. Hits.
Aye, this fella's hotter than a feed of cod tongues right now. Alex Newhook with his 4th snipe of the playoffs, and 5 points, by the way. Incredible goal by Newhook here. Yeah, these guys are really chipping in. Can the Sabres respond? Well, they do try to respond. Dobes is fending off the response. And now a scrum begins in the Buffalo crease. Alex Lyon just dies suddenly. But we see Buildup take a shot here and then he goes down. Weirdly, very weirdly, Buildup is given the extra here. I guess for falling on Lion, even though Timmins instigated it. Even gets some extra shots in on Buildup. This is really a special call here. There's a couple of special calls this game. A special call like that deserves a special reaction from the bench, and that is where the meme comes from. Expect to see this one around. I, in fact, might make this an emoji. So, rare plug for my membership videos, but why don't you become a member as well? Get access to emojis, and they're fun to use in the comments. So on the power play, Newhook continues his great game. Defensive skills are in full effect here, and he kills the clock. But they keep going after the buzzer. Dahlin, Benson, and Thompson teaming up on Gooley. Buffalo going to even things up here in terms of manpower. Dahlin is going to the box with a roughing penalty. We're on to the second period. More from the first line. Caulfield misses on an empty net. It was literally harder to miss than to score here. The scoreboard graphic even pops up as a goal. This is getting painful, man. It just gets a little too much on it. I'm really feeling hurt for Caulfield. Now on the other side of the sheet, wow, big stop by Dobes. And here come the Dobes chance. Caulfield draws a penalty now. Not sure what Doan is thinking here. He's behind a step on Caulfield and has his arm around him. Dumb penalty to take in the offensive zone. So Montreal heads to the power play. They're 1 for 8 this series. Do you think they actually convert here?
And played to Demidov from Caulfield.
Finally, praise be, he gets a goal. You can put that behind him now. Just score every single game now, Caulfield, please. He drew the penalty here. Then he collected the puck behind the net. He got it to Hudson, who makes a really nice play and then feeds Caulfield for a big open net. Just so happy that he got one here. It wasn't a crazy snipe by him, but it gets the monkey off his back. So we're feeling good. They're ahead by 1, and you think that Montreal gets an insurance goal here. But the goal is waved off. I'm looking at this. They're showing replays. There's no doubt in my mind this will be called a goal. The puck trickles in and it's loose before the whistle goes. This should definitely have counted. Well, I guess it's not going to count. 2 incomprehensible calls tonight. I guess it's a good time to mention that the official for tonight's game is Garrett Rank. That Garrett Rank from the Edmonton game. So it's still a 1-goal game, but it doesn't last long.
Fire for Krebs and bounce back. And after the puck is for Little. Kirby Talk going to the net. Score!
Zach Buildup, who cares about that last goal? This one's way better anyway. Buildup serves up a nice cold goal on behalf of Joe Veleno. Don't panic. We have a Veleno point. Veleno was good this game, by the way. He was really good. Oh yeah, this one. I forgot about this. Another pretty controversial thing happened. Beck Malenstein goes straight into Dobes. No indication that he was going to stop. He is just sending himself right in a torpedo. He was not being interfered with. And then when he goes down, Buildup just starts feeding him because, yeah, this looked dangerous. I figured this is going to be assessed for a major, even just to get a look at it. Maybe if they slowed it down, show us the replay, we might change our mind, but they show it and it looks so violent. This reminds me of some of the garbage that would happen like in yesteryear. So Rank goes out, makes the call, 2 minutes. The message here is that if you ram into a goaltender, you're going to get a minor. A very stupid precedent to set. But Montreal heads to the power play, so you just hope that they're going to punish Buffalo.
Hudson. Back to Caulfield, and Hudson again. He'll shoot it. Scores!
And they do at least punish Buffalo. Slav makes it 4-1. Slav tips in a shot from Hudson, just a wrister. Great tip on the net. Makes it by Lion, 4 in back of him. Now we see Anderson, Danault, incredible play, but it stays out. Montreal is buzzing right now. Buffalo not showing a whole lot of signs of life. Feels like this might be a pretty sure thing. But then Doc takes a call. Buffalo is getting a chance on the power play. Can Buffalo respond?
This top unit now, Benson stirring it up in front of the net. Jet Quinn on the flat, scores!
They can. Dahlin 4-2. Well, that's giving them some life back. Dobes does not even see this one. No reaction until he hears it behind him. A shot through traffic. What are you going to do? So a lot of times when Montreal went ahead this season, they would kind of take their foot off the gas. They slow down the pace of the game. They try to play frustrating on their opponents and suffocate them. The Carolina method, it bugged me when they did that. And I'm happy to say they did not do that this game. Montreal goes on a power play. Demidov gets a decent chance, but after 2, we're 4-2. Montreal still very much looks like they're in control of this game, but things could change in the third. Third period starts. Buffalo definitely wanting to come out strong in this period, but they're not getting a whole lot. Then we see Hudson get called for an interference call and at the same time gets high sticked. However, he's the only one going to the box because why not? Buffalo gets put on the power play and they kill it. Dobes continues to look like a wall. He stuffs Benson 3 times in 8 seconds. Still gotta say though, you gotta hand it to Benson. He's been an influence in the series, but he does get blanked tonight. Buffalo's continuing to push. They're tiring Montreal out. And it looks like Caulfield ices the puck just to get it out of the zone here. But again, a broken stick negates icing. The ghosts of the forum are helping. Fast forward a little bit, Montreal is going to add to their lead.
Cross with
Doc, 5-2, Danault, Texier breaking in 2-on-1. They can't put it in, but Danault is Danault. I combined Danault and Doc together. Doc is trailing. He cleans up the garbage. Oh my goodness, Doc. Doc, buildup, Newhook, they've been so clutch in the playoffs. They're killing it. Still in the third period and with Buffalo's net empty on the power play as well, by the way. It's 6-on-4. Buffalo is trying to get anything going, but Dobes is looking sharp and the penalty killers are getting sticks in the way and being very reactive. And then finally, Newhook's going to get his second of the game.
Bouncing puck with the net empty, and it's Alex Newhook off the post.
6-2. Newhook is awarded this dagger here. Empty net, he drew a penalty. This was going in, so they award him the goal. Alex's mom watches on from the stands. Must be great watching her son with a 2-goal game in a very important game. And we got to do something special to grow the eyebrows. So Montreal hangs on another big blowout victory. I did want to say something right at the end of the game here. There's stuff going around on social media. I want to set this record straight. It looks like the game kind of ends on a sour note, but let's clarify something. Sam Carrick is jabbing Arbor Xhekaj here. A lot of people on socials are saying Xhekaj sucker punched him because someone keeps circulating this angle and this short clip that doesn't show all of the context. The replay shows the slow motion angle and it looks like Xhekaj corners Carrick and then sends him one that drops him right on the button. People are asking, is Xhekaj going to see discipline? I really don't think so. Carrick was throwing them back too, so, well, it is Xhekaj, so you never know. Either way, Montreal moves ahead in the series 2-1. We're witnessing something really amazing here. It feels like a really long time since I've been this excited about Habs hockey. And I don't know about you, but I'm thinking about this stuff nonstop. I had to jump on live last night just to get some stuff out. Thank you, by the way, everybody who joined me on my super secret stream last night. We had some fun. I really appreciate you guys. I just kind of wanted to talk. Yeah, so game 4 on Tuesday in Montreal. Can they repeat the type of effort they had tonight? I think they can. Dobes is looking solid. We rely on him a lot. Caulfield got a goal. Can he continue on that good trend? Slav got an important goal as well. He hasn't scored since, he put in those 3. Everything's coming together, but we owe a lot of gratitude towards the depth. With tonight's tallies, Alex Newhook leads the team in goals. 5 goals this playoffs. 5 goals, 6 points. Nick Suzuki has 9 points. He leads the team with points and goals. 3 goals, 6 assists. Then it's Lane Hudson, 2 goals, 7 assists, tied in points with Suzuki. You can't give Cole Caulfield all the grief. He has 2 goals, 4 assists for 6 points. He's in 4th, but he's tied with Zach Bolduc. Yeah, the depth is just so good. Texier as well, chipping it like they're so good. So I'm really curious about what they have in store for us on Tuesday, then Thursday. And yeah, Thursday could be the end of the series. If not, say Buffalo wins on Thursday. Well, Montreal heads back home. And guess what? It's a Saturday game. Could that be where Cole Caulfield really finds his shot? That's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for your continued support. I really, really appreciate you. I mean, I love doing these videos and I'm having so much fun right now. Take care of yourselves. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you had a good Mother's Day weekend. Hope this is a good week ahead as well. I am off tomorrow. I don't even really know what I'm going to do. Probably do some productive stuff. I'd like to relax too. That would be nice. Maybe I'll talk to you tomorrow. You guys take care of yourselves. Have a good night. And you guys know what to do. Like the video, helps me out with something, probably something. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'd love to have you. And as always, I will see you down in the comments.
Ça va?